Okay, my video cut me off. I don't know why, but it cut me off. Anyway, I was on the flower page. So for this one, I made the scenery in the back first. I made the flowers. I cut three out of each one actually, and then I put the green stems down here in the flower pot. Then I sewed on a pocket. This is just corduroy from Caden's old pants. And then for this, I put 2 pieces of felt together, sewed around the outside just so it'd be a little thicker, and then I just made a buttonhole to fit the buttons. My sister had a great idea that would be fun so that you don't lose any of these. You could attach them to a green stem, like a green piece of felt, so that when they come out of the pocket they already have the stem sewn to them, and then when they button them up, then that creates the illusion, or whatever you want to call it, of the stems going up. And it'd be fun, I don't know, maybe they could talk about they're growing out of the pot, I don't know. Anyway, this is my number page. I just took little squares of fabric. This is the first one I did, so it's the poorestly done, whatever that word is. Anyway, I just sewed around, put these little felt numbers I got at the craft store, sewed it on, and then sewed it across the top, and then I just put 1 item underneath that one, 2 under the 2, 3 under the 3, and so on. And like things I didn't have enough, I just went and got this ribbon I had, and I cut out the flowers out of it. These are those little fuzzy pom-poms. These are all just little buttons I had left over from other craft projects. These 2 pages are all just made from jeans. I just cut out sections of the boys' old pants that they had grown out of, or that were just way out of style that other people had given me, and I just cut out the sections that were buttoning and buckling, and then I just sewed them all on here. Like this one was a big hit with Drake, but he needed more buckles. This one I had the key in the pocket with the lock, which inspired the other Busy Book lock. This is just old jeans, and I sewed buttonholes to make loops for tying the knot thing. This one is a really fun one, and what I did was first I sewed the background scene to make water, land, and sky, and then for the pipe cleaners I bent them at an angle, at a 90-degree angle, and then I sewed a zigzag stitch so that it was wide enough to go over the metal, so it held it in place, but it didn't break my needle trying to go through metal. And I did that on both sides so that they'd be a little bit loose, and then they can count the boats, the cars, and then airplanes, obviously, for the sky. This one didn't work out good. It's that magnet page. Maybe you can think of a better way to do it, but this way was not a fun way to do it. It was just too messy, too many pieces. So that is the pages to the Busy Book. Sorry about cutting it off.